Hey everyone, with Webflow's latest blend mode feature, I thought I'd show you a quick tutorial on how to make this whole social icon feature. Use the blend mode to show the difference in the color as you scroll through different colored sections. It's really easy now. Before this would take some code and it was kind of annoying. So now we can use this and it's very fast and very smooth and very reliable. So let's get into it. So we're starting off with a blank slate. And I'm just going to create two sections with opposite color, but this is just for the video. Obviously, you would have real sections. So I'm just going to call this section 1, and I'm going to give it a width of 100%, height of 100, if I could type 100 VH. And I'm going to give it, I don't like pure white. I like a little bit of off-white, all right? All right, so now we're just going to duplicate that section in the navigator, and then over here, we're going to duplicate the class and call this section 2 and give it a jet black color. So now you should have two sections like this. Again, it doesn't really matter. It's only for the tutorial here. And then I'm just going to make the colors alternating. So it just goes white, black, okay? That's pretty much it. Now let's go and actually add the social icon wrapper right now. So put another div block and we're going to call this social underscore icon dash wrapper, and we're going to set the position of that to relative. And then inside of that, we're going to add another div block, and we're going to call this the icon dash container. And we're going to do a couple things here. So we're going to set the display to flex, vertical, align, and then justify on the bottom. And then we're going to set the position to fixed. And then we're going to add 2 rem on the right and 2 rem on the bottom to push it off so it's kind of not touching the sides, right? So you can kind of see it right here. There's nothing in it, but we're going to start doing some more stuff. We're going to create, put blending mode. We're going to put difference, and then we're going to start creating our actual icons. So let's add another div block inside of the icon container, and we're going to call this the icon, social icon, social dash icon, social icon. And we're going to give it some sizes. So I think we're going to do 3 rem, and we're going to do flex, center, okay? Because we're going to add something there. And then the fill, we're going to go white. And then for the radius, we'll go 50%. So now, as you scroll this up, you can already see it working, where it's changing the color as you're going through the sections. But it's also, what I love about this is, like, if you're straddling two sections, it's going to show the difference of the colors, which is really sleek. All right, so let's go ahead and add a social icon. So you can add a PNG if you want, but that's not going to work for what we're trying to do here. So we're actually going to do an SVG. One of my favorite sites to go for that is boxyicons.com or box icons. I don't even know how to say it, but Twitter. We're going to type that in, and down here you can download the PNG, like I said, or you can just copy the SVG. I also love using this because I don't have to download anything and take up my downloads folder, but whatever. So go to a social icon, hit Command K, hit embed, and copy that code that you just got. And we're going to make 3 changes. And if you're not comfortable with code, don't worry. You're literally typing in 3 things. So right here in width, you're going to go between the quotation marks. You just type in current width. And the quotation marks for the current, or for the height, you're going to type in current height. And then very last thing, this is like the path or the coordinates for the actual lines that make up the Twitter icon. So we're going to type in fill equals quotation marks current color. Okay, and end it with a quotation mark, and then save and close. Boom, there it is. Doesn't really look good, so let's give it some more styles. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 rem, and then the color right now is by default some random gray. So we're actually just going to go jet black. And now that looks a little bit better. So now you can see right there, the reason why we had to do an embed is so that this also used that blending feature, because the blending feature is put on the the parent element right here. So all the child elements will inherit that feature also. So let's go ahead and add 2 rem margin to the bottom and copy this 3 times, or 2 times rather, and let's give this a proper name, right? So let's go ahead and do social embed, right? And then I don't know what bad gateway means, but it worked. Okay, so now we're going to go back to that site and go Instagram and SVG code. Just rinse and repeat, baby. Go to your code, copy, paste, and then current width, current height, and then right here, fill equals current color. Save, close, and then we'll go back to Facebook and get this SVG code, boom, and there we go. Current width. Once you do this, you don't have to ever do it again. Current height, and then right here, fill equals current color. There they are. All right, so if we preview this, we can see that it's fully responsive and works like a charm. Obviously, you can mess around with position and do whatever you want there. The last little bit, if you did want to make this, which you should, an actual link, you'll just go ahead and go to the social icon, hit Control on Mac, and click. On PC, I have no idea. Good luck. But hit Control, click, and then convert to link block, and then put in your URL, whatever that is. So your actual profile, or what have you. And that is it. That is how to create a social feature that uses the blending mode and have it fixed on your website. Super fun. I'm very pumped for today's update, and I'm glad that we're able to make this work so fast. So best of luck, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.